Hi guys, so today I'm gonna be doing a self-care, a self-care routine mixed with also a little dewy fresh makeup tutorial at the end, because I love watching these self-care videos. I think they're so entertaining and just like luxurious and just nice to watch, and I love looking at different people's skincare, the different kind of products they use. So I'll be showing you all the stuff that I use, and then yeah, like a little tutorial at the end. That's pretty much it. I'm really excited. I think this will be a very chill video, so do it with me. It'll be so fun. We'll do it together. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm like squinting. This is literally so bright. Hold on. So first thing I'm gonna do, I don't like using cleansers twice a day. I usually only use them at night when I'm taking off my makeup, but in the morning I typically only like to use my micellar water because I don't need like a full cleanse. Use this. This is the simple micellar cleanser, just to get any like extra oils or anything out of there that was from the night before, from when I was sleeping. And I just kind of do a little bit of this. See, like there's a little bit still left over. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a mask. I'm gonna go in with two masks. So the first mask I'm gonna do is this energizing face mask by Clarisma, California. It says Reveals Radiance. This is the Namaste Glow. It says pineapple, black clay, and Manoi. Yeah, after cleansing, keep it on for 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't really know. There's no other information. I've used this a couple times and I really like it. So it's a clay mask, which I like because it helps extract the impurities, but it's also moisturizing. And I have combination skin, so some of the parts of my face are really dry. So I like this because it doesn't strip my skin. It makes it more radiant. The pineapple and the Manoi, I don't know if that's how you say it. Those help to like replenish and make my skin really hydrated, and then the black clay extracts things and gets rid of those impurities. So it's like a 2-in-1. I really like this. I got this from Ulta, and I'm just going to put this all over my face. It's so satisfying. And I just do like a thin layer of this. Really get that nose good. That's where I have like all of my blackheads. Okay, yay. Okay. So now we're gonna wait 15 minutes. I'm just gonna set a timer on my phone, and then we're gonna wash that off. In the meantime, I'm gonna take care of my skin. So yesterday I self-tanned just because I know I live in Florida, but I don't like to lay out that often because I really don't want skin cancer. It runs in my family, so I'm just not trying to do that. Yeah, I just used some of the Bondi Sands. I used the light medium. Usually I use the dark, but I kind of like this color. I feel like it looks good. It looks really natural on me. So now, I just got out of the shower and I haven't moisturized yet, so I'm gonna use the Soap & Glory The Righteous Butter. And this stuff smells so good. It's like a floral scent, but it's not overwhelming. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this all over so that I'm all moisturized. Okay, so another thing that I do too, I don't know if I'm crazy, I don't know if this is actually a thing, but I feel like it's better to apply moisturizer right when you get out of the shower because I feel like it absorbs better. So if it's been a few minutes since I've got out of the shower, I'll take my damp towel, like, what is this called? Press it into my skin really lightly. Get it a little wet, because then I feel like the moisturizer applies better. That we're almost done with this, I'm going to finish applying my body butter, and then I'm going to wash up this mask in 15 minutes, and then I'll be back. So I just washed my face, squeaky clean. I haven't put on anything else. Now I'm gonna go into like my everyday. So first I put on this Pixi Skin Treats Hydrating Milky Serum. Now this is setting. Also, never forget the neck. It's apparently those and like the hands are the first thing that age, so always bring your serums down to your neck. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. This says with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. So I'm just gonna use some of this and put this all over. This I ordered offline, I think. I think I got this from Ulta too, maybe. But we're just gonna rub that all in. I'm going to go in with my second mask. So this mask, I think I used this in my last video. So this is the Panda's Dream White Sleeping Pack. Isn't it so cute? This stuff is super moisturizing, and this is a leave-on mask, but yeah, normally I would put this on at night. You only need a very like little bit, like I'm literally taking it off the cap. I got this from Ulta as well. And then I'm just going to rub this in. You need literally the smallest amount. And again, always moisturize in upward motions. Okay, I don't know if this is true, but I think I read it. You never want to rub down because then your like drag your skin down, accelerates aging, I think, and like will make your skin over time like wear down. So you always want to push up so that your skin like stays perky. I don't know if that's science, but I'm just gonna go with it because I don't think it's doing any harm either way. Okay, so now lastly for the face, I'm going to put on this Saturday Skin. This is Wide Awake Brightening Eye Cream, and then you always top this in with your ring finger because it's like the lightest touch, I guess. You physically can't press very hard with this finger when you're rubbing stuff in. It has to be very gentle because that skin under your eyes is really, really, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so that's my little like self-care skin routine. Again, I don't do that every single day. Like if I was just feeling wanting to be pampered very much and like wanted to go all out, that's what I do. Okay, so now that that's done, we can get into like the little dewy fresh face makeup. I'm gonna do one of these. So these are the e.l.f. Hydrogel Under Eye Masks. And I'm gonna do these while I do my eye makeup because I feel like that would be really just nice. So these say they're hydrating gel masks to help plump, moisturize, and soothe under eye area for smooth looking skin. Yeah. Haha. Perfection. All right, there we are, I think. Okay, so now we can move into makeup. So typically when I see girls like do makeup, like no makeup or like just super natural makeup I've seen on TikTok, it's typically like 2 or 3 eyeshadows, some shadow on the upper lash line, and then mascara. And that's pretty much it. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do because that's kind of my go-to. So first thing we're gonna do is prime the eyelids because even though there's not gonna be a lot of eyeshadow, we still don't want it to crease. And then just blend this out. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go in with, so I got this Milani palette from Target the other day and I like it. So we're gonna go in with Extra Basic and 100p, and I'm just gonna mix these two together. They're just like 2 middle of the road browns, like warm browns, and I'm just gonna put this all over my crease. And again, just kind of like winging this up a little bit just because I feel like it lifts the eye a little bit. Okay, just blending that literally forever. And now I'm gonna go in with a smaller, denser brush, and I'm just gonna go into Fembot, which is this one right here. It's just a little bit warmer. And I'm gonna put this on the inner crease, kind of like right there. And then I'm just gonna blend that out. Okay, and then just blend that out until it all looks completely seamless. Okay, so that's literally it for the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna do like the eyeliner, which I'm just gonna take black shadow and smudge it along my lash line. So I'm just gonna take this black, any black will do. This is the MAC 212 SE, if that helps anyone. And I'm just going to literally just like smudge this on the outer portion of my eye, not the whole eye, just the outer portion, because this helps, I find, to make your lashes look a lot thicker, and it looks more polished than just nothing. Especially with a brush like this, it's super easy to do. And then I'm just gonna take, it's super messy, but I wanted it that way because I'm gonna go back in with the brush that we use for our crease and just kind of do this and like blend it out a little bit. Just so there's no harsh lines and it all kind of blends. Obviously it's still there, but it's not nearly as like stark as before. Okay, perfect. And when that's kind of just blended out to where you want it, you're done with the eyeballs. We're just gonna put on mascara now. Oh, I should probably curl my lashes. And apply some Thick and Fast Super Volume Mascara. This is from Soap & Glory. So I feel like really beautiful fluttery lashes are definitely a big thing, especially on TikTok. You see these girls that just with these beautiful natural lashes. So I highly recommend curling first because that helps kind of achieve that. So I'm just gonna curl. I start at the base and clamp it a few times, and then in the middle clamp it as well because that makes a big difference. And then I'm gonna apply mascara like right away just so that the curls don't fall, and then I'll do the other side. And then look at those bad boys with only one coat. Yeah, it's a big difference. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'll be back. Hello. Okay, so I just finished the eyeballs. I'm gonna take these off. Oof, that feels good. Okay. Oh shit. Basically, oh, it's nice and like cold. Ooh, that felt good. I bet those would feel really good if you put them in the fridge first. Okay, anyway, so I just finished the eyes. You guys saw all of that. I put mascara on this eye, and then I just did my eyebrows really quick because that's super boring. Okay, so and now what we're gonna do is do the skin. So the idea of this is to use a lot of really light layers. So what I'm gonna do first is I am gonna prime. I'm gonna use this Luminizer primer by Dr. Brandt. Oh my gosh, my under eyes are like really cold. but it feels so good. That's crazy. Awesome. Okay. So next, I wasn't gonna use a foundation. I was just gonna use this Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer, but I think I am gonna mix in for like a little bit more coverage, this Sephora Matte Perfection foundation. So I'm just gonna do like a dash of this, but mostly use the tinted moisturizer because I want some coverage, but we still want it to be really light. Literally in just the areas that I like will need the most coverage, which is closer in the pore area. So now I'm just going in with the Laura Mercier tint. So now we're gonna use a beauty blender and just blend that out. And as you can see, it's just so like dewy and luminous. And then if you had any like problem areas, like acne and stuff like that, you would just go in with like a dash more on those specific areas so that it's covered, but your whole face doesn't have full coverage. So now we're gonna do concealer. Okay, so same thing with concealer, same idea, only put it in the spots you really need it. And again, minimal amount. So I saw this technique on TikTok because it helps lift the face, which this makes a lot of sense. Instead of just doing the regular triangles that we've all like seen, you do this because it's minimal and it helps lift it rather than being so heavy and concentrated like right under the eye. And then same thing, just blend that out with a booty blender. I used the e.l.f. Camo Concealer for this. See what I mean? Like this side just looks really lifted and not heavy at whatsoever. We're gonna set that. This is just pound cake. You guys have seen this before. And then I'm just gonna use this powder sponge from e.l.f. It's like kind of fuzzy. And then we're just gonna bake kind of underneath the eyes. And that's pretty much it because we want to stay dewy for the most part, so I'm not gonna set the whole face. Okay, and then now I'm just gonna go in with bronzer. And I'm just gonna take, this is the same thing, the light Tantor bronzer slash contour from Hoola. And I'm just going to kind of like contour with this and then blend everything out. And I'm keeping this in the areas that I would have contoured so it doesn't drag my face down. So now we're gonna go in with blush. For something like this, I would go in with my Cloud Paints from Glossier, but they're at school. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if this is like an actual trick or thing, but I discovered this the other day because I really wanted just like a light wash of color. I mixed a little bit of Vaseline with my blush and then it went on kind of like cream blush and it looked really good. So I'm just gonna kind of do that. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of Vaseline on the cheek area. Just a very, very small amount. And then I'm gonna go in with my blush. This is the Sephora blush in the color English Rose. I'm just going to smile and blend it out. And as you can see, it's just kind of glowy. So now I'm going in with a dash of this. This is Milani Luminoso. And then I'm just gonna do the slightest amount of this, but I'm gonna put it on top of the blush that we just did. And this is just super shimmery and stuff, so it also will mesh with our highlight. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek, and then this little fan brush. And I'm just gonna kind of do a little bit of this. And I'm bringing, usually I keep my highlight like right here. I'm gonna bring it literally like all over the front of my cheek. And then just some on the nose. And then I'll go over that with a hint of this Mary Luminizer. Just a touch of that because we want to be glowy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back over everything with a beauty blender. Oh, excuse me. Yay! And then what I'm gonna do is add some freckles. So what I do for this, I just take any old hairpin, so not a bobby pin, but a hairpin that's separated like this. And then I just dig into a brown. I really like this brown for freckles. This is Legacy in the Milani Gilded Gold palette. This is what I used on my eyes. And then you just press a little bit and then just space out your freckles like that. Just because I'm too cheap to buy the Freck stuff. And then now I'm just gonna go over them with a brush. I'm gonna take my blush brush just so it's not like super stark. So they look like that. Okay, and then now I'm gonna spray my face. I'm just gonna use this soothing facial mist with rose water just to kind of melt everything and make things look more natural. So now that we just sprayed it, everything looks good. I'm gonna do lips. So I'm gonna go in with, it's my favorite lip liner, like of all time. So this is NYX lip liner in the color Need Me. So I'm going to overline my lips just a little bit, starting at the bottom and kind of just slightly overlining. This kind of looks different for everyone because everyone has different lip, but typically I just overline kind of like that bottom center and then stay in line for the rest of the lower bottom, and same with the top. And then I do the lips like straight across to the top. I feel like that gives you the best kind of plump look. And then I'm just kind of blending this out. Excuse me. I'm gonna go over that. This is the same lip combo I think I did for the Dua Lipa video, but this is Seriously Satin lipstick in the color cream. I'm just gonna put this on the center. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go over it with this gloss. This is the lip lacquer, the clear one from Elle. And just kind of go over everything. Love that lip combo. So that's basically it, y'all. The pamper routine, and then my also like glowy TikTok makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I loved making it. I love you guys. Stay safe, and I will see you next week.